Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the brand new November season kickoff of Thursday Night Thunder. 16 of the baddest monster trucks are going to be throwing it down. What's the November season going to bring us? We kick off week 1 next.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. It's my life in the box in front of me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 1 of the November season right here on Thursday Night Thunder. If you're new here, be sure to cross that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you stay up to date with everything that MTA is doing. We kick off a brand new season, as we said before. 16 of the best monster trucks and drivers are here, ready to throw it down in the dirt for this brand new season. There you see the current champion, Hunter Craddock, and the Incredible Hulk, who currently carries the checkered flag on the back of that truck. He's looking to hold on to the flag and defend it with success here tonight. Now, as we jump over to take a look at round 1 matchups, up first we're going to see Blue Thunder take on Mindblower. Then Bigfoot returns to action, taking on Zombie. Then we're going to see Midnight Rider take on Dragonoid. And to close out the first half of round 1, it's the return of Bradley Graham and Clydesdale. He is going to be taking on Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack. Now, as we get ready for round 1 action, the drivers are getting staged now at the line. And up first in round 1, it's the return of Charlie Stevens in the Blue Thunder Ford, a former one-time Thunder champion. Now set to take on a relatively newcomer to the scene, Joseph Nelson, who debuted Mindblower just a couple of months ago. And ladies and gentlemen, he had that truck running bad fast in the Thursday Night Thunder series. Who's going on to round 2 to here to kick off the November season? Blue Thunder and Mindblower as we go green down the straight trench. They're even. Mindblower now pulling a slight lead on him, and Joseph Nelson, the Mindblower in the near lane, gets the round 1 victory over Charlie Stevens in the Blue Thunder Ford in the far lane. He'll be on the trailer for the rest of the night. Mindblower moves on in the round 2 competition. Up next in round 1, we've got downtown Mitch Brown returning out of Pacific, Missouri in Bigfoot. He is now set to take on newcomer Preston Hurd, and I can't quite say a newcomer. He's been out here with us many times before, now driving the brand new Zombie machine. There you see him in the far lane, but the old-time veteran Mitch Brown, the former 8-time Thunder champion, looking to put Bigfoot on top. Can he do it here tonight? Green light goes down now. Bigfoot and Zombie down the straight. Zombie pulling a leap. A Bigfoot coming back on him, and Zombie turns it over. Preston Hurd got into that sea container in the shutdown area. Mitch Brown pulled the trigger over no man's land, and we had a heck of a race right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back down now to our MTA replay. Right here off the line, Preston Hurd and Zombie out of that far lane started to pick up a good lead. Watch right here over no man's land. Mitch Brown puts the hammer down across the finish line. And ladies and gentlemen, Bigfoot barely edged out Zombie there across the finish line. A great race nonetheless, a tough break for the Zombie machine. However, Bigfoot does move on into round 2. Now our MTA track crew and officials are down there to roll Zombie back over. There you see a little bit of body damage done. Preston Hurd giving it all he had against the old-time veteran. He was just short of picking up this round 1 win. Now the Zombie team's got a little bit of thrashing to do to get that truck back in action for next week on Thunder. A tough break, nonetheless, the fans love it. But next up in round 1 competition, we have got Justin Lamb returning in the Midnight Rider, the former one-time Thunder champion. Now set to take on the returning veteran, Aaron Church. Dragonoid ready to rock and roll here. He is a one-time Thunder champion in his own right. Now you can believe one of these guys want to get their second Thunder championship right here tonight to kick off the November season. We're about to find out who's going on in round 2. Midnight Rider and Dragonoid. Here's the green light now on the line. They go. They're even. Up and over no man's land now, and here in Church, and Dragonoid puts it into the wall here in the shutdown area, but he had enough in the tank to edge out the old Midnight Rider over there in the far lane. We'll see Dragonoid back for round 2. Next up in round 1, we've got the return of Bradley Graham and the Clydesdale Chevrolet. We haven't seen him since the July season of Thursday Night Thunder. He is now set to take on new kid on the block, Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack. And if you remember at Halloween Madness this past Saturday, the rear shocks on Jurassic Attack unloaded off that first jump, causing him to go end over end. The team seems to think they have it fixed. Here's the green light now. Clydesdale and Jurassic Attack. The veteran got it down the straight stretch. Look out, Jurassic Attack goes over. Caden Wilson upside down over no man's land for a second time in the week. He did it at Halloween Madness. We're going down now to our MTA replay. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. The veteran and Bradley Graham got him off the line down the straight stretch, starts to pull a lead. Watch the near lane and Jurassic Attack. The rear shock unload yet again. The truck noses over. And he was just along for the ride at that point. Hopefully the crew can get him back and running straight and get him back next week. Next up in round one, the return of the wild man, Ryan Johnson and Brodozer. And I don't even have to rattle off his credentials. That card speaks for itself. Now set to take on Matthew Riley, the man who took home the 2020 Summer Heat Shootout Championship in the Sobe Chevrolet. Now drives the Monster Mutt Husky over here in the near lane. These two veterans going to throw it down on Thunder, kicking off the November season. Here's the green light down the straight stretch, even up and over no man's land, and what a race! Two veterans throwing it down. What an incredible race. These two veterans letting it all hang out here on the November season kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go down now to our photo finish to see who actually got the race win. It's going to be wild man Ryan Johnson and Brodozer out of the far lane by about half a truck. What a great race that was, but next up in round one, it's the return of Chantel Bailey, the former 8-time Thunder champion. The West Virginia Mountaineer now set to take on newcomer Jeremy Spriggs in the black and green wrecking machine out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, in the Grave Digger over here in the near lane. He wants to do good, make a fast impression out here on Thunder in round one. What's he got against the old-time veteran? Here's the green light, Ford and Chevrolet Mountaineer in the Grave Digger down the stretch. Bailey's got a lead on him and pulls it out the end. Chantel Bailey didn't cut that rookie any slack. Jeremy Spriggs and the Gravedigger are going to end up on the trailer here tonight. And it looks like a little track rust for Chantel Bailey. Not today, she said. She's moving on to round two. And next up in round one, Jalen Buford out of St. Paul, Minnesota, the USA 1 Chevrolet, now set to take on another new kid on the block. Ethan Legit in that 1957 Chevy Bel Air, better known as Avenger out of Columbus, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the battle of the bow tie here in round one. USA 1 over here in the near lane, Avenger in the far lane, a rookie taking on a veteran. Who's going to round two? Avenger takes on USA 1. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch. Avenger got him on the line. USA 1 coming back in the end and gets into the wall. Does Jalen Buford over here in the near lane. Ethan Legit was not cutting him any slack. We're going to have to go down now to our photo finish to see who the winner was. And it looks like it's going to be Jalen Buford, USA 1 out of the near lane, picking up the round one win. Next up in round one, however, is Bethany Kilby returning this season. She took home the 2022 American Throwdown Championship just a couple of months ago. She now draws up against the current Thursday Night Thunder champion. There you see the flag on the back of the Incredible Hulk. Hunter Craddock ready to rock and roll and strut his stuff in the November season kickoff. Bethany Kilby over here in Wildflower would want nothing more than to dethrone the champion here tonight to kick off round one. Green light goes down now. Hawk got her up the line. Wildflower trying to come back now across the line and doesn't have enough. Kilby spins it out in the shutdown area, and Hunter Craddock will carry the checkered flag on into round two competition here to kick off the November season. What a great race it was, but ladies and gentlemen, before we get to round two action, I want to remind you guys that coming up on November 26th, right here on the MTA YouTube channel, Full Throttle comes to you live with 32 monster trucks, all to declare a Full Throttle champion. Now as we get set for round two competition, let's take a look at how the bracket shakes down. Mindblower will take on Bigfoot. Then we're going to see Dragonoid take on the Clydesdale Chevrolet. Over on the other side of the bracket, it's going to be a battle between Brodozer and the Mountaineer. And to close out round two, USA 1 gets his crack at the champion with the Incredible Hulk coming to the line. Now up first in round two competition, Downtown Mitch Brown returns and Bigfoot, that Ford out of Pacific, Missouri, former 8-time Thunder champion, ready to draw up against Joseph Nelson and Mindblower. Again, a couple of months ago, he made a pretty good name for himself, a thorn in everybody's side out here on the MTA circuit. Can he put Mindblower in semifinals and take out the veteran in Bigfoot? We're about to find out. Ford and Chevrolet. Green light goes down now off the line. They're hanging even. Nelson pulling the lead on the veteran over the finish line. Turns it over. Nelson lost it there in the shutdown area. Mitch Brown was hanging right there with him, but I think the Mindblower machine may have got him going across the finish line. Let's jump back over to our photo finish. Your winner, Joseph Nelson and Mindblower out of the near lane by about 3/4 of a truck. What a great race that was, and it's only going to get closer, ladies and gentlemen, because now Bradley Graham returns in the Clydesdale Chevrolet, the former 5-time Thunder champion. He used to drive Max D out here on the Thunder circuit, now drives the Clydesdale machine. He's ready to take on another MTA veteran, Aaron Church, the old Dragonoid machine there in the far lane. A little bit different look here this season, and it's working for him. Who's going on to semifinals? Dragonoid and Clydesdale. Green light goes down now. They're off to a good start. Dragonoid pulling the lead. Clydesdale coming back now. And what an incredible race they had. What an awesome race by both veteran drivers, Clydesdale and the Dragonoid, throwing it down here all the way into the shutdown area. And again, we're going down now to our MTA replay. Let's take another look at this because Aaron Church got Bradley Graham off the line. Dragonoid looking good. Maybe a slight bobble. Yeah, you see it right there in the far lane. But look at Clydesdale coming at him in the near lane. Across the line right there. And by half a truck, Bradley Graham and Clydesdale is your winner in the Chevrolet here, moving on to semifinals. But next up in round 2 competition, we've got Brodozer taking on Mountaineer. And ladies and gentlemen, we might be seeing who's doing the dishes here tonight because Wildman Ryan Johnson returns in Brodozer to take on Chantel Bailey in the West Virginia Mountaineer over there in the far lane. Both these drivers, former teammates, have incredible credentials on their resume. But who's getting the round 2 win here tonight? Mountaineer takes on Brodozer. It's for bragging rights. Green light goes down now. Mountaineer got him up the line. Brodozer trying to play catch up. And it looks like Mountaineer got it. Brodozer's into the wall here in the near lane. And I do believe the Mountaineer in the far lane got the win over Brodozer. We're about to go down to our photo finish to confirm this. And Ryan Johnson driving around the track now. Let's take a look at the photo finish, folks. Your winner, the West Virginia Mountaineer in the far lane by about half a truck. What a great race it was, and it's only getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. But now, can Hunter Craddock hold on to the checkered flag here in round 2? He draws up against Jalen Buford in the USA 1 Chevrolet out of St. Paul, Minnesota. The kid knows how to go down the track fast. However, Hunter Craddock made his debut this past season on Thunder. He is ready to defend that flag and keep it on the back of the Incredible Hulk. Is he going to do so to close out round 2? We're going to find out. Green light goes down. USA 1 pulling the lead on him. Hulk coming back over the finish line. And what a race it was. Hawk now is trying to shut it down, gets into Jurassic attack there at the wall. What a race. Jalen Buford not handing the champion any slack. Let's go down now to our MTA replay. Right here off the line out of the far lane, you see Buford and USA 1 pulling the lead. Watch here in the near lane. Hunter Craddock knows he's in trouble. Coming back on him over no man's land, and right there, USA 1 getting just barely across the finish line in an incredible race. But USA 1 did get the win and dethrones the champion here tonight. So we will crown a new champion here tonight to kick off the November season. And ladies and gentlemen, the semifinals are coming up next. But if you want to learn how to get in on the action right here on the MTA YouTube channel, listen up closely because we're about to tell you just how you can sign up. What's going on, MTA fans? If you're looking to get in on the action right here on the MTA YouTube channel, look no further. I'm about to tell you guys just how you can sign up to get in one of these races. Head over to the link in our description, and that's going to take you right over to our Facebook page where we hold registration for all of the MTA events. And hey, while you're there, crush that subscribe button. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you stay up to date with everything that MTA is doing. From new custom truck builds to special events and giveaways, you don't want to miss any of the great action MTA has to offer. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll catch you guys down the road. And welcome back, MTA fans, to Thursday Night Thunder, the November season kickoff. And here's how semifinals breaks down. Joseph Nelson and Mindblower takes on Bradley Graham and Clydesdale. Then Chantel Bailey and Mountaineer will take on Jalen Buford in the USA 1 Chevrolet. Up first here in semifinals, we've got Bradley Graham returning, the former 5-time Thunder champion. The Clydesdale Chevrolet's running strong. However, new kid on the block, Joseph Nelson, again, he's been out here sometime before. He looked good in the previous seasons. He's doing it again here to kick off the November season in Mindblower. Which Chevrolet is going to the finals here to kick off the November season? Clydesdale takes on Mindblower. Here's the green light now. Off the line they go. Clydesdale pulling a slight lead. Mindblower coming back on him. But no, I believe Clydesdale. Both drivers laying it all hang out here in semis. Joseph Nelson pulls the trigger going across the finish line, but I do believe the Clydesdale Chevrolet on the far lane is your winner. Going down now to our photo finish, your winner is going to be Bradley Graham and Clydesdale by inches over there in the far lane. So we're going to see Clydesdale in the finals. But who is he going to meet there? Because next up, Chantel Bailey in the West Virginia Mountaineer just took out Brodozer. Now set to take on an old-time rival, Jalen Buford, the former driver for Outlaw Motorsports. And we all know how the Outlaws and Johnson Motorsports got along on the MTA circuit. Who's going to the finals to meet Bradley Graham and Clydesdale? USA 1 in the far lane, Mountaineer in the near lane. Ford versus Chevrolet, green light goes down now. USA 1 pulling a slight lead, Mountaineer coming back, look out, in trouble. Chantel goes over and Mountaineer in the near lane. What a race it is. USA 1 in the Mountaineer. I don't know if USA 1 got across the finish line in time. Let's go down now to our MTA replay. Right here off the jump, USA 1 got her off the line, but Mountaineer starts to make a comeback down the straight stretch. Watch right here, up and over no man's land off that first jump. Chantel gets a little crossed up into that second ramp, gets over on her side and rolls the truck over and does pick up the win, however, over the USA 1 Chevrolet. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the finals are set. It's the return and the battle of Johnson Motorsports and Outlaw Motorsports. It's going to be the West Virginia Mountaineer, Chantel Bailey, the former 8-time Thunder champion, now set to take on the Clydesdale Chevrolet. Bradley Graham behind the wheel, the former 5-time Thunder champion. So one of these drivers is getting another digit added to their resume for Thunder championships. Who's it going to be? Clydesdale Chevrolet near lane, West Virginia Mountaineer, the Ford in the far lane. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime on Thunder down the straight stretch. Ford and Chevrolet up another car, and the Mountaineer gets the win over the Clydesdale Chevrolet. I'm not sure if Bradley Graham and Clydesdale had some mechanical issues. He seemed to slow down after he got out of no man's land. The Mountaineer full speed ahead, right on into the shutdown area. Let's go back down now to our MTA replay. Right here off the line, both trucks made a great start. They're even all the way down the straight stretch. Right here, up and over no man's land, you see Clydesdale kind of lose momentum, almost like he lost power. And that was just enough for Mountaineer to pull out the win. So ladies and gentlemen, for a record 9th time, congratulations to Chantel Bailey and Mountaineer. You are the Thursday Night Thunder champion. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at the overall point standings in the lower half of the bracket, Jurassic Attack, Midnight Rider, Zombie, and Blue Thunder hold down the lower half. Jumping over to the top half with tonight's win, Chantel Bailey and Mountaineer leads the pack with 60 points, leaving Bradley Graham and Clydesdale with 50 points in second place. And rounding out your top three is going to be Jalen Buford in the USA 1 Chevrolet with 45 points. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the show tonight right here on the November season kickoff of Thursday Night Thunder. A lot more great racing action still to come all month long. So be sure, if you haven't already, cross that subscribe button and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. 'Cause it's about that. It's been a long time.